Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 2. We are on the final floor of the Heroes Test, and as you can see, this floor sucks. It's a very straightforward, linear path, unlike the last ones where we had to go down and around. This one, very straightforward. The only problem is, as you can see, the terrain differences. There's a full block in between each height, which means you cannot normally traverse that. You have to go up the little half blocks to get up to the top sections to deal with the fodder. We're not going to be worrying about the fodder because I'm going to show you them. We've got a Hell Sniper. We've dealt with him before. He's a little outclassed at this point. We have across from him the Cerberus, who was the boss of the last fight. Again, not much of a threat. Griffins that we saw in Scenario 1, minor threat, mostly because of his movement ability. And then the newest bad guy, the Clay Golem, HP of 70, attack of 63, defense of 55, agility 12, luck of 3, and a movement of nothing. Look at that. His movement is piss poor. He's slow, he's cumbersome, he's there. We won't be focusing on him at all. The biggest threat, and who we are going to try our best to gang up on and end as quickly as possible, Billy the Death Mage. Unknown amount of HP. His HP is actually listed at 1,000 according to the Jimson website. So we've got a grand worth of damage that we got to do to him. 250 MP, so do not think you are going to be able to exhaust his MP and beat him that way. Not going to happen. Attack of 70 if he ever gets the inclination to do a melee attack. Defense of 52, luck of 9, and agility of 33. So status effects will not work on him. He does have Soul Steel 2, so we want to be careful of that. His biggest threat, however, comes from his Thunder Wand, which gives him Thor level 2. That ability will one-shot our force. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep everyone stationary for just a second. And then I'm going to cast Support on as much of my force as possible. Hidoba and Hazuki are going to miss out on them. And then I'm going to do this again and get Resist. I actually may move people forward a little bit in between this next round and then cast Resist. But you want Resist in this fight. You want to make sure any ability to knock the damage down from Thor, you want to take it. In the meantime, we're going to move everyone as a group. Remember the rules of summon spells. You do not send one person out on their own. One person will die. One person equals death. So, what we've got to do is we're going to end up attracting the attention of the bad guys, the fodder bad guys first, which again, doesn't matter, don't care. They're a waste of space at this point. Critical hit, 13 damage to Arthur, who has probably the lowest amount of defense that I've got out of anyone in this force. So not a terrible threat. Alright, I should be able to get everyone with a good resist here, except for Arthur. What happens if I move it forward? I'm cutting up Bernard and David. Alright, the more people that you can hit with this, the better. So I'll sacrifice Arthur to hit another person. Alright, Resist is going to make or break this fight. Resist will probably cut the damage down by about a third. And then as long as you've got people to absorb the splash damage of the summon spell, you should be fine. But again, we're not going to move people too far ahead of each other. They are going to move in groups to make sure we can do this properly. And we can deal with the Hell Sniper with our ranged units. That's why we have ranged units. All in all, not really a difficult fight. It's probably going to be like the last fight, or the last Heroes Test fight, where I'm probably going to lose someone. Don't be surprised if someone dies. Just the sheer amount of damage that we're going to have to do to deal with this fight, it will be a Christmas miracle if I get through this unscathed. You saw how many people I lost in Scenario 1. I would not be at all surprised if we lose the same number of people here in Scenario 2. What will I drop for the fairy powder? Not a damn thing. Alright. And I should not move Rock by himself over there, but I'm going to, because I have a death wish. I wanted to try to attract the Cerebrus's attention, but as you can see, that failed. Now we're blocked. Now we have to deal with the Griffin before we can do anything else. But as you can see, the Griffin is next to useless. He does not do anything to me. The bad guys in this fight, they're more annoying than anything else. Alright, okay, support is wearing off, which is not a good thing. Alright, where are my... I was about to say, where are my ranged units? But never mind. Median will deal with the Griffin. I really do like watching Centurion, especially when it insta-kills. Alright, support is wearing off. I don't like that. Alright. Okay, I can hit the Cerebrus. I can't hit the Necromancer just yet, but I want to make sure I can get as many people on him as possible. And we can kill the Cerberus. Because we don't want anything next to him as well to absorb our summons. Alright, can I attack? I can't attack anything from there. Can I attack from there? No, he's just too far out. So we are going to move ever so slowly and ever so cautiously forward. And now is when we're going to attract the attention of the Death Mage. I'm an idiot. And we feel his retribution quickly and painfully. Thor level 2, will it kill Arthur? Because he does not have resist? Probably. Probably. Yep. Alright. I thought I had resist on Hazuki, but apparently not. So now I have to be exceptionally cautious. But we are going to just... Now is the time to start laying into the bad guy. Now is the winter of his discontent. Take every opportunity to bitch slap the hell out of him, because you don't know how many you're going to get. And the Clay Golem is next to useless. I'm not worried about him. Critical hit. Not a threat. I do have to be careful because I do have one person on the side of him, and we're going to fix that now. And we can get Tiamat level 2 in. Now I'm not worried about those two surviving because I do know they have resist. And 63 damage. We want to kind of keep a tally of how much damage we're doing so that we can get an idea of what's going on. Alright, I really should heal Hazuki. Yeah, I'm gonna move her back and I'm going to heal her. Because Hazuki can do a great deal of damage, especially at a distance with Tornado 4. He does not have high wind resistance, so we want to be very careful with that. And going to move Hidoba there, and we're going to start casting Zephyrus, and she has someone next to her to help absorb the damage. I do not believe she has resist on, so we want to be very careful about that. We want to put more people around her. But the name of the game is how much damage can we do in as few turns as possible. And just to help keep things up and running, we're going to throw another round of resist out. If I can, I want to do resist level 1 on Rock and Synthesis behind them, just to make sure I've got everyone all defensed up. Alright, and we can go in for a melee hit, which we will. The Death Charge. 69 damage, okay. So we've done over 100 points of damage now. And of course he's going to go for the 2 targets, split the damage up as little as possible. So this is actually really going to hurt. It may kill Rock. I don't know. No, does not. But they are not sitting pretty at the moment. Rock is probably going to die before I can get to him. Maybe. I can heal Rock. I can't heal Synthesis. But every little bit is going to help at this point. And if you can, throw out Golem level 2. Golem level 2 is actually surprisingly useful against this guy. I just want to make sure Rock doesn't bite it prematurely. Alright, let's smack him around some more. 30 points of damage. I really want to get Median close by, and I can't. So I'm going to have to work Median around. And I'm already losing my resist. Alright. Keep friendships up. Keep people bunched together. You know how this... You guys know how this is going to play out. Or you know how this should play out. How we need to do this. Now would be a perfect time for Spell Virus to cause Dispel. That would be fantastic. It's not going to happen. I have not seen Spell Virus cause Dispel. And we've got him down into digits. We've got him down to 579 or 597, which means we have done a little over 400 points of damage to him. So we can do this. We're doing all right. Those critical hits are going to add up, and there's a good chance Rock is going to die. But not before we can put a world of hurt on this bad guy. Like I said, people are going to die, you're going to lose people. It's worth it for these items. The loss of friendship, it sucks. It really does. 60 damage. Not bad. Not bad. And resist is wearing off, so we need to get our force in there, and we need damage done now. And I'm gonna go ahead and do Tornado, because I've got the magic bonus from Synthesis for 50 damage. That's probably better than what she would have done by herself. And another Zephyrus level 2. And that brings him from 487 to 427. Very, very respectable damage. Alright, we can get behind and we can heal Rock. I don't have enough MP to do anything else, but this will help out. And she does have some healing items, so I can keep her back there to keep that force well supplied with health. And we've got a melee attack? Oh, that really hurt. That was a surprising amount of damage from the Death Mage with a melee attack. I will respect that amount of damage from a... Alright, we can't do anything from here. Can we? No, we can't. So Median is out in the cold. I can heal again, and I will. This is mostly for Rock. Rock is being a tank right now. He's just going to absorb as much damage as possible. So I'm going to throw as much healing his way as humanly possible. And we got Trusted, but Resist wore off. And another melee attack with Rock. We can... Rock's not doing as much damage as I would like, but he's absorbing fantastic amounts of damage. The more damage he can absorb, the better, because his defense is actually doing pretty well for us. We've got him down to 314. And we've got an attack bonus with Median next to him. 47 points of damage for a standard hit. I am okay with that. Death Mage. And we've attracted the attention of the Griffin, which is fine. Because you're attacking a ranged unit, which means you're going to do crap for damage. You're going to attack Waltz, okay? Don't care. 11 damage, a little painful. Hell Sniper's going to go after Median. I am having a lot of trouble with these guys, just kind of, you know, nickel and diming damage. No critical hit this time, which is good. That'll mean healing Rock is going to be a little bit easier. I have 5 MP, which means I can do a Blaze level 2, and that is the end of Mascarin's usefulness. She is done. But every little point of damage helps, so we want to make sure we can throw out what we can damage-wise. Gonna do another, hopefully 50 points of damage with Tornado 4. 55. Those 5 points do help ever so much. No, we are not going after the Hell Sniper. I don't give a shit about the Hell Sniper. We've got a half-dead Death Mage. He's at 164. We can see the yellow bar. He's at 109. I'm going to use the Spark Glove because we can just go ahead and throw out some damage. 8 points of damage, 18 points of damage, and it cracked. But Hera levels to 17. Heal level 4. This is worth it. That was beyond worth it. And another melee attack to Rock. Will he survive this one? Yes, he will. And now we are going to remove the excess health. And he is almost dead. 60 some odd points of damage left. I can Thanatos level 2 him. or I can melee attack him. We're gonna melee attack him because I've got a 53, and we got a soulmate with someone. Who are we soulmates with? Soulmate is so random. Soulmate with, oh, fantastic. And Uryudo, I can't do anything from here damage-wise to finish him off. So we're gonna aura again and keep Rock alive. Soulmate, I'm amazed. Soulmate is so rare. Like I'm at a loss. I didn't get any in scenario 1. It's random. You can't control it. It just sort of happens. And Rock will get the final blow of the fight. And he will level to 17 off of it. And more power to him, because thanks to him I only suffered 1 loss, which was Arthur. Drops the final rapier, 49 XP, and he doesn't level off of it. I'm kind of surprised. But we have defeated the hero's test with 1 casualty. I call that a win in my book. And it's Arthur, so he had friendship with 1 person. It was Synthesis, which I'm a little bummed out about, because it kills his magic attack bonus that she gives, but for the final rapier and for the thunder rod and the amount of levels that we got off of it, I am content with that. And we end up back in our HQ. Let's give some items. Let's give the Thunder Wand. Wands are typically used by Hidoba. It's going to raise her attack by 1. She loses the Mitra Ankh, which means she will lose access to Thanatos, but she gains access to Thor. She only gets Thor level 1 right now, but I'm okay with that. And we will take the final rapier, critical plus 5, special attack, region 2 MP a turn. We're going to give that to Median, raises his attack by 1 and his agility by 5. That is so worth it. Only downside is he also loses access to Thanatos. So in one fell swoop we have lost Thanatos all around. But what we're going to do is we're going to give some items. I don't care to sell them, we're just going to deposit them. Not worth trying to deal with. We are going to keep that on him. The Nimble Ring we're going to deposit for now. We're also going to deposit those health items, and we're going to redistribute health items later. But we're going to keep the rapier on Median so that he does have access to Thanatos should we need it. We're probably not going to need it. We'll deposit the potion. Deposit that. So yeah, this is all just crap right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. This is pointless. Not anything that I need to worry about. Do need to repair that. So yeah, I'll be back in our next installment. After what I'm gonna do off screen is I'm going to level my reserve force. So you will get to see that. And then we will continue on and finish up Scenario 2. We're almost done. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.